Into that timeout, Garrett. It's called a loose ball foul against Denver as the A&M Commerce possession once again. Went for the three-pointer to cut into a one-possession game. It was short, but A&M Commerce was able to get that loose ball foul and possession back to the Lions. Once again, a three-pointer away from making this a one-possession game, and that time it was Phelps with the shot, no good. Garrett came up with it, and a great putback there by Zondrick Garrett. He's called for the foul, and he's a free throw away for making this a one-possession game. Great offensive rebound by Garrett, and just goes right back up, hoping for a swat, and he gets it from Carr. As Garrett now up, shooting a free throw, and he can make this a one-possession game. Denver hasn't scored in over 3 minutes. Lions on a 7-0 run in the last minute 47. And a free throw away here from Garrett, which is good. And now it's all of a sudden, at one point, this was a 16-point lead for Denver, who's also led by as much as 10 in the second half. But now it's just a one-possession game. Carr over to Tynamo. His shot, no good. And now Garrett over to Williams. Lions can take their time here. Phelps shooting a three-pointer away from tying this game are the Lions. Coming all the way back from being down 16 against the Pioneers. The Lions have been shooting great all game. They're over 51-6, and that time, tough break for A&M Commerce as Jerome Brewer Jr. is called for a travel. Denver now an opportunity to add to its lead. Denver hasn't scored in nearly 4 minutes now. A&M Commerce had that little bit of a scoring drought to start, and now Denver suffering the same fate here. And they've missed their last 4 shots as great turnover there by Kalen Williams. Now over to Bowen, and his shot, good. Kalen Williams thought he was going to possibly get a foul call. He does not, and it's a one-point game, 44-43. Denver lead. Carr falls out the play over to Lopez Cervicente, over to Otto Ongara. Now Craig, guarded by Evan Phelps. Craig passes over to Ongara, 6 on the shot clock, 5. It's Ongara driving, and that will be a Lions look like they might have gotten a turnover. Instead, it's a foul on Pop Weathers. And we'll take a closer look here at that Otto Ongara drive with Weathers on the call, and I believe just was a loose ball. Little call with the ball loose as a couple subs for both teams, and Abraham back in for A&M Commerce, as is Khalik Abdul-Mateen, and for the Pioneers, Bruner back in as Craig and Bruner both have run points so far, as now a foul called on Abraham on that inbounds play, and it'll be third foul on Abraham. A&M Commerce already at 5 fouls so far in this second half. That's something they got to be a little bit more careful on, because you don't want to give free opportunities at the line for Pioneers, as Lopez Cervicente's inbound play had a clean look at the basket, just comes off the rim, and now Williams over to Abdul-Mateen. Abdul-Mateen, a chance to take the lead for the Lions. Garrett over to Abraham. Abraham guarded by Bruner. Abraham shooting in the paint. He goes over to Brewer. Brewer, long three. Going to be short, and then it's going to be Lopez Cervicente with the rebound over to Bruner. Bruner now driving on Brewer Jr., and Brewer Jr. is going to be called for the foul. Take another look at it here, as Bruner, I think, was just trying to get a whistle there. Either he makes the basket or it's a foul and he's shooting 2 at the line, as is the case here for Tommy Bruner. He's got 14 in game, and now 5 of 5 at the free throw line. Denver's got 16 opportunities at the free throw line. They're 13 of 17 at the line, whereas Lions have been limited to just 9, but they have made 5 of their last 9. And those 2 free throws for Bruner were the first 2 free throws first 2 points scored by Denver in over 5 minutes, and it is 46-43 lead for Denver, as Casey Uguakasi in for A&M Commerce, Zandra Garrett, really been a force for the Lions. Takes a bit of a break as Abraham now. Over to Brewer Jr. Williams shooting, tie game possible? Nope. Will be a rebound there for Branchley. And Bruner gets called for the travel on the other end. Lions once again trailing 46-43. 13-22 left and have a chance to here possibly tie the game, if not take the lead. There hasn't been a tie here, just one tie in this game so far. And no lead changes either way. Denver is led for the majority of the game as Abdul Mateen, big three, his three short. And Abdul Mateen went for his own rebound, but ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Abdul Mateen. Great opportunity, great shot opportunity for Abdul Mateen to tie the game. Comes up short, and Denver now. Craig and Bruner at the top for the Pioneers. Bruner driving, passes over to Tynamo. Tynamo attempts a three, his three short. Lopez Servicente comes up with it and then calls for a foul as Ugo Kwasi came in, and that's his second, and it'll be Lopez Servicente shooting 1-1, excuse me. As now you can see where rebound there by Servicente. He clearly had possession, and Ugo Kwasi gets the call and be a one-on-one here. 1-on-1 opportunity for Lopez Servicente. First free throw is good. No field goals for Denver in the last 6 minutes. They've hit all three of their free throws to keep this a 4-point game. As couple subs now for A&M Commerce, both Brewer Jr. and Abdul Mateen check out, and Ko Agua and Alonzo Dodd. Alonzo Dodd with 3 fouls, as is Abraham currently with 3 fouls, both on the floor for A&M Commerce. Second free throw, good for Lopez Servicente, and so with a big scoring run for A&M Commerce to cut into a one-possession game, but Pioneers are able to hold it off, just going perfect, 4 for 4 at the line here. Still no field goal, 0 for their last 6 in the last 6 minutes. Abraham driving. He's got the tall Branchley guarding him. Now Dodd, guarded by Bruner. Ordo Agua. Dodd now a little bit of a mismatch with Tynamo. Dodd back to Bruner. Dodd shot, no good, and it'll be Bruner with the rebound. Bruner looking to drive, see if he can make that pass, and he does to Branchley. Branchley shot, no good, and Bruner went for it, but it was Ugo Kwasi that came up with the rebound, and the Lions are already on the other end, looking to cut into this lead. And that time would be a foul on the floor against Denver, called on Pedro Lopez and Vicente. Look at some of the game trends currently as Evan Phelps checks back in for A&M Commerce. Lions now 0 for their last 4. Denver 0 for its last 7. Scoring drought for A&M Commerce is over 236. Remember, they cut it to this 1-point game, but then have been held shortly as Agua had some trouble with the dribble, but able to get it back, and his opportunity short, and then another opportunity by Ugo Kwasi, his attempt short, and so a couple of short layup opportunities came up short as